taping technique is used for someone with a UCL sprain. This provides assistance in preventing discomfort and/or pain when participating in sport with this injury. It is important to clarify that this taping technique is primarily used for a sprain as opposed to complete rupture of the UCL ligament. This more severe injury would require surgical repair.
The UCL is the primary stabilizer of the elbow, located on the medial side of the elbow. It's a triangle-shaped ligament composed of 3 bands. The proximal attachment is the medial epicondyle of the humerus, and the distal attachment is the coronoid process of the olecranon of the ulna.
Most injuries to the UCL are from overuse or repetitive motion, such as pitching. Acute rupture is less common, but can occur from collision, including football or wrestling, with the elbow inflection. The UCL helps stabilize during throwing motion and prevents excessive valgus or gapping at the medial elbow and compression of bony structures in the lateral elbow.
In this part of the video, Paula is starting out the wrap by using pre-wrap to tape over Juan's elbow. This will prevent the tape from sticking to any arm hairs, and so your athlete stays happy with you. Next step, Andre, as you'll see, is applying anchors at the top and bottom of the elbow. And as you can see here, the elbow is remaining in slight flexion. This allows for adequate tension for our wrap and also ensures the player can maintain a certain range of motion that's required for play.
Another thing to note here is that the athlete should be making a fist when the therapist is taping this arm for the anchors, and similarly at the end when the taping is finished and anchors are reapplied.
Here, Andres is taping from one anchor to the other, forming an X across the UCL ligament. This taping technique acts as the UCL and prevents valgus motion across the elbow.
It is appropriate for this taping technique that there are multiple layers applied for each X that is created. This will allow for the tape to have appropriate tension and allow for appropriate restraint when performing sporting activities. To finish this taping technique, anchors are applied at the bottom and top of the arm again, just to ensure that the X's created do not move when the athlete is performing. When considering anchors for your athlete at the beginning and end of the taping technique, it's important to note that the closer that the anchors are to the elbow joint, the more support that the UCL will get at that time for that particular taping. So it's important to note what your athlete needs and space out the tape as much as you want for that time.